Hello, hello. I know the sun's in my background, but look who else is in my background. We're going to have a chat, but let me get over here where we can sit down, where the sun won't be. Whew, I tell you, just driving in. Just got here in the nick of time, found a place, and the reception is good right now, I guess, because so many people have left um, the city. So let me look and see who's in the chat right now. Oh, we got the sun in us. I wonder if we should. Well, there actually we could actually walk over there. You're what do you are you okay? Or would you rather go over?
Yeah, let's go in the, is there a shade?
It looks like there's a shade over there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Do you want to just drive over there or walk over there?
Across the street. Yeah,
I'm-
up where the tables are.
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm fine with walking. I'm just concerned about leaving her there.
No, I don't. You don't have to.
Yeah.
There's no benches here. Is there any benches over there?
There's a bench over there. I wonder if that's the shade. We're over here. Sorry, folks. We're trying to find a shady spot because I don't know if we're going to last for an hour. There's a shady spot over there, but then I'll have to move the van because Cuddles and Jessica over there, and I don't want to leave the two of them unattended. Well, usually at 3, but I moved it till 3:30 today. But anyhow, hello everyone. Let me look and see. I'm sorry for the up and down. Hey, Terry, postcards from Terry. Hello, hello. How are you? Who else is in the house? I see you. 3 generations. Hello, hello. Shyless. Oh, Carol is going to begin at 6:30. Yeah, or 6:30 Eastern time, I guess. Yeah, 3:30 here. Hope I'm not making all of you dizzy, as this is shaking a little bit. But we're walking over to some shadier area. Yeah, this is much better. And I guess you can guess where I am, back in Arizona in Quartzsite. And okay, this is better. This is much better. You want to sit there? You'll be in the shade. Okay. All right. And look who is with me.
I'm honored to be here.
You want to say hello to everyone?
Hello, everybody.
And can you tell them the name of your channel?
Sure. Oops. My name is Beth. Oh, that way. My name is Beth, and my channel is Clouds and Sky. Thank you, Carol.
Well, hello, everyone. Let's see who else is in the house. Sheila is in the house. CW Style 3. Hello, hello. Hey, Vaughn's on a roll, one of my moderators and members. Let's see who else is here. Nora, great moderator, is in the house. Yeah, thank you, Nora, for reminding everyone. I didn't know if I was going to even be able to do a live today because let me move it this way there.
I got it.
I didn't know if I was going to be able to do a live because I was driving into Arizona and didn't really know what the situation here. And I called Beth, and you had you want to tell them about your little challenge?
Yeah, my battery died again today, so I definitely have to get a new one. Got to take care of the maintenance.
Yes, that is. And we're going to be talking more about a video that Beth is going to be doing. I'm going to be doing an interview with her and a tour, so stay tuned for that sometime next week. Also, I have a video today that went up. I just don't even know how to describe. It's a short bus that this gentleman who used to do prototype parts for Air Force One and other high notoriety or high value projects, and it shows in every single thing in the bus that he built, every single thing he built by hand. And he has like just cup holders here and places here to hold your phone. And I mean, his wife showed him a picture that she had seen on Pinterest or something, and she said, "This is what I want." And he just figured it out in his mind and built it all. And it is really, really amazing. It looks like a cabin inside, but go see the tour. I mean, and I would ask you if you would pass this on, share it with at least 10 people because I want everyone to see this. He built this the first time he'd ever built, built out a DIY vehicle RV, and it just I was, me, I was asking, well, do you think you're going to build any more? To try and get a little idea of maybe I could hit him up to help me with my tiny houses. But he said, no, no, this is my last one. So I always,
Wow.
whenever I find someone who does a great build, I always kind of feel him out to see, oh, maybe this is someone who could, help
Yeah,
me out.
yeah.
But no, he said that was it for him. Uh Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, Stella says, good day from Adele and little Toby. Hello, hello. Who is little Toby? And postcards from Terry. I saw you when I came in. Hello, hello. If not now, when? Yes, hello, hello. Everyone else, Miss Net, another fabulous moderator in the house. Who else is here? Who else is here that I haven't greeted? I think I'm saying hello to everyone. Um, hey, Liddell, how are you? And so the crew is here. The crew, the OG Globies are in the house today. Everyone's saying hello, hello. Thriving on enough. Yes, indeed. You're learning how to thrive on enough, aren't you?
Oh, definitely. Yes, yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's right.
so I'm not going to go into a lot of detail on Beth's background because we're going to do more of that in the video. But just tell, how long have you been living in your car?
I've been living in my car, Carol, since December of 2024.
Okay.
So it's been 3 full months, going on my fourth.
So when you came out to RTR, you were pretty much new.
Yeah, I'm still kind of a newbie.
Mm-hmm.
Learning from everybody.
Was this something you had ever thought that you would do? Was it something that ever crossed your mind even?
Not until about 2 years ago. I thought of it, but I chickened out. And then
What made you think of it?
watching YouTube videos
Okay.
like yours and many of the van lifers.
Mm-hmm.
And, I thought this could be an option for me.
Mm-hmm. So it was looking like you might need an option.
Definitely. Yeah, quality of life was just not good because, as people know, you all know the prices
Mm-hmm.
of a car rent and everything. Yeah,
And we're going up, and they're not going to come back down.
No, I know.
Yeah,
Sadly.
yeah, and more people. We talk about that a lot. More and more people,
Yeah.
especially seniors, are getting priced out, and even living in a bad neighborhood, a really terrible neighborhood, is getting unaffordable.
It is.
It's not just like
Yeah,
living in
it
Beverly
is.
Hills. I mean, you could live in the worst of the worst, and you're still paying an arm and a leg to live somewhere, to rent
Yeah,
anywhere.
it's true. It's
You know?
true. It's people are getting priced out who never
Hmm.
thought they would.
Right,
You know.
right. I
That's
mean, 20 years ago, this is not something that seemed plausible,
no.
but it seems it's gotten a lot worse since COVID.
Yeah, it has. That's
Mhm.
when things started happening to me. When I first started watching van life videos, this was when I was still working. I never thought I'd be doing it.
So it's just
But
kind of entertaining
yeah,
and
entertaining and
interesting.
interesting. But in 2019, I retired
Hmm.
and I moved to Tucson. The first year was okay, rents were normal, but then after COVID,
Hmm.
I couldn't
Yeah.
keep up. It gradually got worse and worse.
Let me ask you this:
Yeah.
if you had it to do over again, would you delay retirement? Do you think? If you knew, because you, I
It's
mean,
a great question.
hindsight is 2020, and you can't.
Probably should have worked a few more years, but I waited till my FRA, full retirement age,
Hmm. Hmm.
65,
Right.
and yeah, maybe I should have.
So you thought you were making a good decision by
I did.
waiting?
I had
Yeah.
a savings,
Mm.
but it went
Wow.
all in those 5 years, till I guess it's been 6 years now.
So you had a savings, you
Mm-hmm.
waited till full retirement, you
Yeah.
didn't take early retirement,
No,
you worked
no.
right up until then and thought, okay, I'm okay, I'll be able to rent a place. I have backup, I have savings,
Yes.
and the best laid plans have been just blown up.
Yeah, well, the world changed.
Yeah.
We don't know,
Yeah.
what's going to happen in the future. We just,
Right.
yeah.
So, all right. Well, I bet there are a lot of you out there that are in this situation that thought that you were in good shape and all of a sudden the landscape changed, and it doesn't look like it's going to go back. So, you know, there are a lot of people, especially this year coming up, as
Yeah,
I did a video, that I think it's going to be a really hard year.
I think so.
You know,
I feel so bad for
I do
people.
too. Hey, rocking down the road, and hey, Marta, one's in the house and rocking down the road with Dale. Let's see. Nora says I might have to leave early, trying to finish another pet portrait commission. Oh, cool! Those of you who don't know, Nora is a fabulous, fabulous artist, and I keep telling her I'm going to send her a picture of Cuddles, and I haven't, but I'm going to. And she does amazing portraits, pet pictures, landscape. I mean, you name it, she does it. Beautiful, beautiful artwork. So go over and check her out on Nora Craig at Etsy and look at her some of her artwork. Just stunning. But we'll it if we you have to leave. Well, I had to start it late, so so everything is kind of shifted back. So I certainly understand if you have to leave, Nora. Um, uh, let's see who else is in here. Oh, you're working on art show coming up. Postcards from Terry. Very cool. Oh my goodness, you have to tell us about it and let us know when it's going to be. Miss Net says, "While I was waiting on the live, I just subscribed to you. Postcards from Terry. Very cool. And if any of you are not subscribed to Beth, that's at Clouds and Sky, go over and subscribe and share her videos out. Absolutely. But we're going to be doing a few things together, and like I said, next week, probably sometime, maybe next Saturday, I'm not sure, maybe afterwards, but her video that I do and tour will be airing. Also, I'm not going to tell you the topic, so you're going to have to watch the video to see, but she's going to be doing a very, very special video that's going to share some things that will be very critical to any of you who find yourself in a situation where you have to move into your vehicle. So stay tuned. I'll be announcing more of that. But actually, you were saying you think you're going to do it tomorrow?
I can do it whenever. Would be good.
When do you
Yeah.
think? Do you think tomorrow or next week? Which would be better for you?
Um, I can do it next week or tomorrow. I can do it tomorrow.
Okay,
Let's do it
okay. Well, then
tomorrow.
let's go ahead and announce what that's going to be.
Yeah.
What she's going to do a video, and you're going to talk about
Hmm.
5 or more things that you wish you had known before you started,
Yes, I
you know,
will.
and
Yeah.
share some of the things you're going to be sharing in the video.
Okay.
Not specifically, but just
No,
topics.
touch on them. The environment, hot and cold weather,
Okay.
car maintenance. I didn't take it seriously enough. What else? Oh, 12-volt fridge or not.
Yeah. So she's going to be talking about decisions that you have to make, and we were also talking. You're going to be sharing things you thought you needed
Right.
that you really didn't, and things you didn't know
Ah,
that you needed.
right.
So she's going to
Right.
share a wealth
Right.
of knowledge. As being someone who's pretty new,
Mhm.
this is really very fresh in your mind,
It is.
as to what was a shock to you when you got into living in your car. So
Mhm.
she's going to have a video, and that's going to come out tomorrow.
Sure. Yep.
Okay, it'll be coming out tomorrow. So go over, subscribe. You're at 17,000 now?
18.
18.
Yeah.
Let's get her up to 25. Can you guys do that? Can you
It's
get Beth
amazing.
up to 25,000? Can you share everyone on here? Would you please share her video out to at least 10 people? Let's get her up to 25,000 and show the
That's so
power
sweet.
of
Yeah.
Globies, okay? Let's
Wow.
just show how Globies can get people up there, and how we work together and support each other. That's really even more important to show. But so yeah, so that video is going to come out. Do you have any idea about what time it'll hit?
Um, Maybe midday.
Okay, about midnight. So subscribe to her, hit the bell so you'll get a notification for when that video comes out tomorrow. It will be, I'm sure, pretty insightful.
I hope so. Yeah, I
Yeah.
tell the truth. I'm always just going to keep it real.
Yeah. And you're a librarian, so you know how to
Right.
do research. I remember, librarians were some of my favorite people growing up. They showed me how to remember that card index? Was it not
Card catalog?
card catalog?
Yeah,
How to look up well, way back in the day, how to look up favorite books. Oh my goodness.
Mm-hmm.
So and what are some things that looking forward you're going to be, we're not going to talk about where you're going to go, but you're going to be leaving because it's going to be kind of hot.
It's too hot because even if it's a nice day outside, like 77 and sunny,
Mhm.
I didn't realize inside the vehicle
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like in the 87 or
Yeah.
something.
If
Yeah,
it
it
gets
can't.
anything, I'm anything over 70, I cannot leave the dog in the
Oh,
van.
right. If you have
Even
pets.
even with shades and everything
Hmm.
else. If it's
Right.
70 or over, it's too hot to leave him in there,
Yeah,
you know.
that's a real
Even under the
consideration.
shade, it's just simply too hot. And you don't realize, you think, oh, it's like you said, beautiful out here. This day is like, but if you're in that car with it closed up,
Oh, you can't.
they're over there now, Jessica and Cuddles,
Hmm.
but they've got the door. You see the doors are open and stuff.
Good,
But
good.
if you're even on a nice day, it's too hot. So that was one of the things that was a surprise to
It
you.
was a surprise how much I minimized it in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that's important. And you got to realize in a vehicle you don't have heating and cooling. I mean,
Right.
some do, but I
Yeah,
don't
but no, not
because
not a regular car unless your engine's running. Then you're burning
right,
gas.
and then there's other problems now.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
it's right. So yeah, it's
yeah.
definitely a difference between an RV
Oh,
and a
absolutely.
SUV
Yes, yes, or a car.
or
Yeah,
a car.
and you're actually in an SUV.
I guess it's called an SUV. Some people, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what Chevy calls it.
yeah. But it's not
It's
like you said.
not a
It's
van.
not a van and it's not an
No,
RV and
no.
it's not somewhere you can stand up in
I
either.
can't. That was the other thing. I can't stand up in it, and I'm pretty agile crawling around, but it's getting a little, you know,
Old.
hard,
Yeah,
old. And I'm
yeah.
thinking about the future. Can I keep doing it?
Hmm.
So,
So these are things, and people probably some people might get upset with me saying this, but it's true. Age has a bearing on what you can and can't do, age and the condition. And if you're like
hmm
a plus size person like me, I mean, all these factors make a difference, you know?
they do. And that was another thing I always denied, that I am 70 now. It's a
Hmm.
shock, but I have to accept that.
My mom said one day, she told me, she said, I looked in the mirror. One day I looked in the mirror and there was an old lady looking back.
Right.
And it creeps up on you. You don't, you're just going about because in our minds, we
Hmm.
still are agile and our
Yes.
minds are still for the most part working. And we but our minds, there starts to be a disconnect between our minds and our bodies,
Exactly.
you know
That's right. Yeah.
and unless we recognize that and accept that and start making accommodations, we'll really wear out even sooner.
Hmm.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Do you think that being in your car, if it becomes really more difficult getting around,
Hmm.
do you think that will impact or could impact your health, or at least your physical well-being?
I don't know. I mean, I guess you got to be careful about muscles and your
Mm-hmm.
hips and I get sore sometimes, and I think maybe because of the way the mechanics of how I'm moving around.
Mm-hmm.
Other health issues, I, Carol, I don't really see it. I mean, I am lucky. I'm lucky.
Right.
Right now, I don't have any, but you get older and things can happen.
I'm just thinking in terms of
Like in terms of what?
having a comfortable way to sleep with enough support so it doesn't cause back
But
problems.
my sleeping is great.
Okay.
The bed I have, that's a whole other topic of how
Yeah.
I got to
Yeah.
this point. But I like a hard surface. I'm strange
Okay.
that way because
Okay.
in the past I did have back problems, but I could sleep on a wood floor. I could sleep on the floor. It's the best thing for me. It sounds
Okay.
weird, and I was sleeping on the floor before I started this in my apartment on a trifold mattress, foam
Okay.
thing.
So actually this situation for you is not a problem.
Not that part.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
All
not that
right.
part. There's
Okay.
other things.
Well, we'll talk about more of that in the
Yeah.
video that and the tour that I do with you. But also, Beth will be sharing a lot of things, to look out for in the video that you're going to be doing
Yes, I'm
tomorrow.
happy to.
So let's see. Does anyone have any questions from Beth? Oh, I'm way behind in the comments. I know. I
I have
know.
to take the glasses off to see.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. Hey, 63 clocks. Oh my goodness, do you actually have 63 clocks? Or hey, Caroline, how are you? Let's see. Oh, Randy, I didn't see Randy. Are you in the house? Hello, Randy. I hope you're doing better too. You are in my prayers also. Thank you for calling out Randy, Miss Net. I missed him. Hey, JD Sky. Hello. Patty's in the house too. Patty Irwin. Oh, the crew is here. Hey, Donald. This is a while back, I guess, a few minutes back. Donald's letting everyone know I'm about to uh, uh, come in the house. Yeah, I called Donald about 45 minutes before I'm supposed to go on, and I said, "Well, it's saying that I've got about 45. I had about 3 minutes to spare." It was saying to getting here. So he goes, "Well, that's really cutting it close, Carol." I was like, I know. Hey, Carrie Joe, hello. Oh my goodness. What city today? Today, Quartzsite, Arizona, JD Sky. Quartzsite. Hey, Tamara, how's it going? And Silver Wing 77 is in the house. Oh my goodness. Hey, Ark Rosebud from Texas. Oh, the crew is here. The crew is definitely here. Um, it's nice to see you again too, Terry. It really is. Let's see. Toya, hey, Toya from Texas, and Doris is in the house from California. There's Randy. Oh my goodness, love to you, Randy. And I truly hope that you are recovering and doing well. Hey, Lisa from Outdoor Dash Travels, and Carrie Joe is saying hello. Oh my goodness, the crew is here. The crew is definitely here. Rose Grace says, Rose Grace said, "Hi, Beth. I've been watching you."
Oh, hello, Rose. Hello, Rose
Uh,
Grace.
oh my goodness. Denise, oh, your first live. Well, you know what? I always at the end call for everyone who's their first time in the house. But Globies, we know you know how we do it. Can everyone go over and say hello to Denise? Thank you for coming in, Denise. Glad you're here. And everyone go and give Denise a good Globie welcome. Let's see anyone else that
Hello, Carrie Joe. Yeah.
Tamara says
Tamara, hello. I know you, I think. Yeah.
very
Oh,
cool,
that's
very
so
cool.
cool.
Tamara said, Vaughn, can you post her channel? Couldn't hear. Oh, let them know your channel again.
Clouds and sky.
CLO. Can one of my moderators drop the
Let me
link?
make sure.
Drop
Yes,
the link.
I think it's the word "and." Let me make sure. You never
I
know.
think it is Clouds and Sky. Can
Yeah.
one of my moderators drop Beth's channel, Clouds and Sky, so everyone on here can hit it and go over and
Yeah, it is.
so
It's
Clouds and Sky.
in word.
Let me. I don't know how to post a. I don't know how to I don't know how to drop a link. That's why I have great moderators, but I do know how to at least spell it and post it. Let's see.
I got it here.
Clouds and Sky. So I posted it up there. But one of my moderators, if you'd be so kind as to drop the link for it, I'd really appreciate it. A Rocking Down the Road with Dale says pups for life. Hi, I'm in. Oh, that's you, Pope. Pups for life too, huh? Okay. Hey, Jackie, you're in Seaside, Oregon. Rain, wind, and cold. You've been doing some traveling, Jackie. I think you are really getting around.
My name is Beth.
It's no, her name is Beth. B like Barbara, E-T like Tom, H. It's the same as Seth, but only a B in the front.
Yeah.
And hey, Elsa, hello. Let's see who else is in the house. Hey, Wanda, how are you? Trying to see if there's anyone else
Oh,
that
these people are so nice.
aren't they cool?
Yeah.
Bonnie's in the house. Sylvie. Oh my goodness. Randy saying hi to Donald, my brother. My brother's Donald.
Oh, cool.
Silver Wing says, howdy, Glow. I got to work on my van. Oh, build Thursday. I have a bed and framed up 4 counters. Wow. Oh, that is so exciting. Whew. You're on the way. That's that much closer to having it built out. I'm looking forward to seeing it when you do get it built out. Let's see who else is in the house. I think I've said hello to just about
Wow.
everyone. I think. Bonnie Brum says they just raised the rent here, in the
Oh
RV
no.
park in Crescent City. And a lot of people had to move. They couldn't make it on early. Oh wow.
That's a shame.
Yeah, you know, two things that are two places in addition to just regular apartments, RV parks, and the other thing is mobile homes. Mobile home parks are being sold to large
Oh,
corporations,
yep.
and they're coming in and they're doing very little in terms of remodeling or upgrading, and then
Mhm.
they're like some of them are even doubling the rent. And those people, I've talked about this before, I think it's just criminal. Some of their mobile homes have been there 25 years. They aren't in a condition to move. So then they not only
They
lose,
can't move.
yeah, they can't move them, and they couldn't afford them even if they could afford. So they end up losing their home and their spot,
It's just
and
awful.
it is awful. It's really horrible, and I think there should be some. And then now, okay, now I'm not going to really talk about this a lot, other than to
Mhm.
say I am I can't agree with what's happening in LA. I haven't really done a deep dive, but my understanding is they're saying that people don't. I've been hearing that. I don't know if this is accurate or not. I'm going to do some research. You know me, I'm going to research it. But they're saying people in LA who've been impacted by the fire and lost 10% or more of their income don't have to pay rent for till 2026 or something.
Hmm.
That's kind of crazy because
Right. I know.
the majority of except for the people who are coming in buying, these corporations coming in and buying large blocks of houses, but many of these people are just people, older people, seniors who bought these homes as investments years ago, and that's their retirement. And now if you tell them they can't get their rent for a year, a lot of them will go under.
True.
They'll be foreclosed on.
Hmm.
So I understand having compassion for people who were damaged or harmed by the fire, but it's got to be balanced with the rights of those people who own those homes and need the income for their livelihood and for their to pay their own mortgage on
Mhm.
those
Yeah,
houses.
there were two sides.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
two sides.
Yeah.
And it just seems if that is the case, I haven't done the research, so I'm going to do it and I'll hopefully report on it at some point. And of course, I know I'll get 50 million people telling me what a jerk I am, but I'm just going to share what I find and then I'm going to give you my opinion on it. But if it is that people can live in a house for a year and not pay rent, well, then I think whoever made up that rule, then they need to figure out a way to pay those landlords their rent. If you're going to make a rule that says a landlord cannot collect their rent, well, then you need to have the ability and the means to subsidize it through, if the city's deciding that. If I heard that the mayor in Los Angeles, Mayor Bass, well, then you need to take it out of city funds. But I just don't think it's right to have people not get their
Mhm.
rent and maybe lose their retirement. This was what they counted on, and some of them, their life savings are in a house that they bought.
Mhm. Yeah, it's a hard thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's bad.
but I'm sorry to hear that, Bonnie. Um, are you um, are you going to be staying there? And if they raise the rent again next year, Bonnie, would you still be able to stay, or would you have to consider moving? Oh, thank you, Randy. We all love you. And when you're not here, well, you were not here for a while. Everyone was asking, "Where is Randy? Where is Randy?" So when you're not here, we absolutely miss you, Randy. Hey, True North Skies. Hello, hello. So another sky in the house, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Clouds and sky over here and True
Hello.
North Skies. Oh my
Mhm.
goodness. Uh uh yeah. Yes, yes, yes. We all feel that way around about Randy. Terry M says I just quit my full-time job at age 68 for my health. I was about to have a heart attack. Oh no.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
no, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. No more of this job. You know, Terry, I'll tell you, start a YouTube channel. You know, that is something, that is an option. I don't know how long they're going to have it continue where you can just start one without paying anything, but right now you can. So now would be the time to get in, I would say. I mean, because where else, what other business do you know that you can start without any capital outlay?
Yeah, there really aren't.
You
I
know?
can't think of one.
No, I can't either. And let me get it over here. We're in
Oh,
the
it's okay.
sun a little bit. But
Yeah,
but yeah, I
I can't
really
think of one.
all you need really is a phone, a smartphone.
That's right. That's what I do it all
Hmm.
on.
You
Yeah.
can, and then as you go, I still haven't gotten a drone or a lot of other
I don't.
equipments and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can
Mm-hmm.
eventually do that. I'm at 100,000, and I'm still
I know.
using my phone.
That's incredible.
I'm using the
Yeah.
same phone that I used when I started out. You know,
Personality is the person.
it's well, I think I'm being sincere and
Yes.
and
Mm-hmm.
really being who
Yeah.
you are on camera as well as off camera.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and so Terry, what are your plans? What are you going to do? Will you have to move? Will you have to
Oh,
consider moving into a vehicle or anything? I'm just wondering. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, I missed what that was, Terry. But oh yeah. Let's go here. We got the sun there. uh,
oh,
Nora says
thank
my
you.
art shop in case I have to leave so soon. Okay, Nora dropped the link for her art shop. If anyone is looking for beautiful artwork for your van, she can do sizes for your van, small ones for your home as a gift. Mother's Day's coming up, so you might want to consider. And so many people love to have portraits done of their pets. So if
That's
that's
true.
something you would like, or someone would like that, by all means. True North Skies says, "Oh dear." Uh oh yeah, yeah. Terry says, "We try to keep our jobs, but sometimes it's too much stress." Yeah, my doctor told me I retired early. My doctor actually told me, she said, "You know what? This job is going to kill you."
Oh,
My doctor told me that.
God.
And that was a wake-up call because I had just adopted Jessica,
Oh.
and I thought, "Okay, I've got a commitment here that's going to be
Mm-hmm.
probably well past 18 years, and I've got to last."
Oh my goodness.
So I had to make a decision, and I was a little concerned financially, you know,
Mm-hmm.
but I said, hey, if I have to rent out rooms, if I have to put up a, tent in the backyard, whatever, and it has worked out. Thank the Lord, it has worked out. And then now I have the YouTube channel and friends
Yeah.
galore. So,
Yeah.
Sylvie says, Terry, I had to quit in 2020 for my 65th birthday. I had no idea food and everything would get this expensive. Yeah, what are some things that you're doing, Sylvie? I know I interviewed someone a while back named Liz, and she is co-living with and sharing with her best friend's sister. And they all get together, they have dinner together, and they do things. Some people, I interviewed someone a few months back, she rents out rooms in her home. I mean, there are options that people can do if you
Mm-hmm.
have a house or if you want to rent a room somewhere, as long as it's someone who's sensible that you could live with.
Yeah.
But there are options that are less affordable, although I was looking because Jessica's always saying, oh, I want my own place, I want my own
Yeah.
place.
Yeah.
And so I said, well, let's look and see how much that would be. Not to get an apartment because that's prohibitive in San Diego, but
Mm-hmm.
let's look at just renting a room. I mean, you have a room here for free, but you want to rent a room? Okay, let's look. I know, but being away from mom, having
Mm-hmm.
being on
Right.
her own,
Right.
we had a hard time finding a room for less than $1,000.
Yeah.
A room,
I believe it. Rooms are now what apartments used to be.
yes, a room
So.
was $1,000, and some of them had separate bathrooms, some of them
Mm-hmm.
didn't.
Yeah, it's rough.
I was like, $1,000.
Yeah.
That's to me that I guess I date myself, but that's a mortgage.
I know. It's
You know,
shocking.
it is shocking.
I don't know.
So I'm wondering what you're going to be doing, Sylvie. What are some things you've done or changed? Um, Ark says, Terry, I was in a similar situation at my previous job. When it affects your health in a negative way, it's better to leave it behind. Yeah, because I know people who have had strokes, or one person who had a stroke because of the stress from a job, and
Oh
someone else who had a heart
no.
attack. So, I mean, and then you're going to be either unalived, or
Mhm.
you're going to be incapacitated or disabled. So it's just not it's just not worth it. And I know it's easy to say when you're not in that situation it's not worth it and you're trying to survive,
Right.
but the alternatives could be worse, if you stay at a job that's causing you that
Oh
kind of
yeah,
stress.
stress can kill you. Oh yeah, not
Absolutely,
not good.
absolutely.
No.
uh Bonnie says, does she paint cockatiels? I bet she does. I bet she does. If Nora, oh, she said definitely she could paint one. So, hey, hit her up over at Nora Keg at Etsy. And yeah, I've never seen, oh, that would be cool. If you do, hopefully you will have her do that. Could you come on and show us the painting, the live on the one of the lives? If you order the painting, we'd love to see it on the live if you want to share it, Bonnie. That would be cool. I've never seen a picture of a person's personal cockatiel pet.
No, I
Wouldn't that
know.
be cool?
That would
Oh
be.
my goodness. Um, Hello, Victoria. Hello, how are you? Nora says, Bonnie, I can definitely. Okay, I already read that. Let's see. Uh, all right. So you got the information. Oh, Carrie Joe says you sub. Did you sub to
Oh,
Beth?
thank you,
Thank
Carrie
you.
Joe.
Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much. Postcards from Terry says I was homeless at first, then fell in love with it, so I became houseless and loved it for 8 years. you know,
Wow.
there are
Yeah.
people who think it's going to be the worst thing in their
I know.
lives, and then they
Hmm.
do it and find out that it actually
Has
can be pretty
Yeah,
cool,
can be good.
you know?
Yeah.
So let's see who else. Oh, you have Bonnie says, Arcudo, I have an albino cockatiel, the love of my
Wow.
life. Oh, I gotta see a picture of that. I gotta see a
Yeah.
painting of that, Bonnie. Absolutely. Uh Terry says, I will sub. Thanks for the link, Miss Net. Oh, very cool.
Thank you.
What is her YouTube channel? It is Clouds, like clouds in the sky, Clouds and Sky. So, how did you come up with that name?
I just love being outdoors, and I love, I love
Looking and seeing the
watching the
sky and,
days, the night sky, the daytime sky, the clouds. I just, yeah, and it's funny because I developed that name before I even went on the road,
oh,
so it
wow.
was coming.
Oh, okay. Okay, all right. So, hey, Cheryl Katz, hello, hello. Terry says, yes, essential food is high price and hardly eat any meat now. Used to be eggs were even cheap protein, not now.
Mm.
Yeah, eggs used to be a cheap
Oh,
source of protein. Remember those days? Not that long ago.
yeah.
I paid. They were organic, but nevertheless, I paid, and I'd never thought I would do this, even as prices went up. But I wanted them for a certain reason. I paid $12
Yeah, it's
for a dozen
that's
eggs.
sad. Yeah,
Do you believe that's $1 an egg?
right.
Holy criminy. $12 for a dozen eggs. I could never have imagined this a few years ago.
No,
And too, when things go up, they rarely come back down,
that's true because
you know,
yeah,
because the manufacturers or the whoever is putting it
yeah,
out gets used to
yeah,
getting that, and they're like, well, why should we lower it?
yeah,
And speaking of raising prices, did you guys hear that Southwest is no longer going to have free checked bags?
yeah. I heard that. That was a perk with them.
That was a
Yeah,
huge perk and a huge
yeah.
reason to fly them. Why
Yes.
should I fly them anymore now? No, no,
Yeah.
no free check. That was, I mean, two. You used to get two free check bags,
Right.
and now check bags like what, 25, $35 each. So
Yeah.
that was saving $70 on any flight.
That was a big selling
It
point
was a
for
big
Southwest.
selling
Yeah,
point.
I bet they're gonna.
So
I don't know.
I'm done with Southwest. I think,
Yeah,
you
I
know.
know.
Oh boy, everyone is becoming greedy these days.
It's
Oh,
true.
Bobby says, I've been watching her and really love her personality.
Oh, thank you, Bobby. Oh,
Uh,
is it?
Bob,
Uh,
Bobby Ola.
Thank you so much. I have the most wonderful viewers. I really do.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, thank you. You do too.
True North Sky said that's my biggest concern, the heat. Could you cold you can master. Yeah, I agree. Cold I can deal with. I mean, unless it gets to like 30 below or something, but just really cold weather, you can add, you can add clothes, you can add blankets. If you have a power station, you can do a little
Yeah.
electric throw. You can even do a diesel heater. I mean, you can do all
Or to
kinds
get
of things
warm.
to warm up with cold.
Good sleeping bag.
Mhm.
Except
Mhm.
when you have to get out of it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the problem.
Yeah, that is it's a little shock to the system when you have to
Right.
get out of it. Um Thriving on Enough says the card catalog and
Mm.
microfilm were close friends of mine too. Really
I can relate.
relate to that as a
Yeah.
librarian. Uh, Nora says, Bonnie, just send me messages and we can chat. Okay, cool, very cool. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Net, for she dropped your link.
Oh, thank you very much,
Thank you
Miss
for
Nat.
doing that.
I appreciate it so much.
Uh, Charlotte says, Terry, eggs are outrageously priced. Yeah, they are. They really are. Uh, my sweetie, my sweet DIY says, already subscribed and definitely will share her videos. Lovely lady. Thank you. Thank you. You guys share them out, share out her videos, and make sure you tune in tomorrow around midday for one where she'll be talking about, some of the things that
Yeah.
a lot of people, and here's what's going to happen,
Yeah.
because it happened during COVID when everyone started wanting to go RVing because they got
Right.
tired of being cooped up.
Right.
Vans and minivans are going to go up again in
Oh,
price.
they are. They
You know,
are. Yeah.
remember you used to get an older minivan in good shape for maybe $3,500, $4,000, and then they doubled. They went up to like 4 to 8,000.
Yeah.
How crazy is that?
Yep. Yep.
They doubled. So based on what's happening now, I think they're going to be going up at least $3,000 to $4,000 again.
Yeah. It's true.
And the tall cargo vans, oh, they're crazy price.
Those are so nice. Yeah. Those are in my dreams.
Yeah,
But
they
I
are
don't.
just crazy
Yeah, because
priced
you
right
can
now.
stand up.
Yes, yes. And it's so nice to be able to walk around. I
Mhm.
drive, I'm driving the minivan for here, and I drove it when I came to the
Mhm.
RTR. But Jessica was like, Mom, please, let's drive the other van. Because I have to, when I'm lying down, sometimes to go to the bathroom at night, I have to lift my legs up in the air and turn around. It's like, I feel like I'm a gymnast
I
or
can
something.
relate. I'm doing acrobatics in there.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
It's humorous.
It's, oh, I tell you, I'm like, please don't let anyone be seeing this. See this old lady with her
No,
legs
I
up
know.
in
And
the
I'm
air.
making noise like, oh, I can't do it. I'm like, yeah, I hear you.
Oh gosh, oh gosh. Oh,
It is funny.
oh my goodness. Oh. Randy says amen. Uh Terry says, oh, the auto spelling. Oh. She said meant she had Seth instead of Beth when she put it.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Um,
Yeah, the Dewey Decimal System was, yes. Bonds on a roll. Yes.
went to the land and I bought it. Ooh, yay, working on. Oh my goodness. How cool is that? Now, what do you think you might have as an exit plan eventually?
When I don't drive anymore,
Mm-hmm.
I would like a tiny home, but that's dreaming. Because where do you put it?
Well,
And
in
I
my
don't know.
tiny house community when I get it going.
A tiny house, yeah.
Yeah, a tiny. I think so many people now are looking for land, a little plot of land
Right.
to put either park a trailer or a
I could
tiny
do
house.
that. I could park
Mhm.
a truck. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Just
Mhm.
where are you going to put it? That's the
Yeah.
thing.
That is the challenge.
Yeah.
That really is. Uh Patty says being 71 does make a difference now.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I'm
Mm-hmm.
72 and I'm telling you it does. Uh
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Hey, Victoria Drake. Oh, no. I fell and fractured my leg
Oh
in two
no.
places and wrecked my knee. I've been on bed rest since July of 2024, just beginning to walk, but I've been told I will need assistance to get around. I'm so sorry to hear that, Victoria.
Yes.
Yeah, falls can be deadly. They really can take a toll on you,
Definitely.
and often it's a hip breaking a hip. But I hope. Did they put you in physical therapy, or were you able to do that? Because a lot of times the physical therapist will come to the home. If you can't
Yes,
get out to
they
there.
will.
But that might be something if they haven't already ordered physical therapy. It sounds like that might be. I don't know, but you have to
Yeah,
consult with your doctor. Feminine says work out daily, walk a lot, walk a lot. Yes. Walking really is the best exercise, I think. Walking and swimming.
I think so. I try to walk a lot.
Yeah. Um Cheryl says bought the property, working on the acres attached to my land. Wow, I am jealous. I admit right off, I'm having land jealousy, land land envy. Oh my goodness. Randy said our minds and our bodies indeed. Yes, yes, Randy. Absolutely. And I'll tell you, but your emotional and your mental state really can impact your health,
Definitely can.
you know.
Oh yeah.
And I would say that, yeah, it can have a serious impact, positive for the positive or for the
Mhm.
negative,
Mhm.
you know. And I think I was talking about this on another live, and I think another video. It's not sometimes even what happens to you, it's your perspective and how you respond to it,
I agree with that.
you know.
Yes,
You know,
definitely.
that
Yeah.
really can make all the difference.
Mhm. It can.
True No Sky says it's such a shame we're ending up doing this. It should never happen. Yeah, there are a lot of things,
Yeah.
that are different. We live in a we live in a whole new landscape now.
Yep. A
It
whole new reality.
Yeah, exactly, a new reality, especially for seniors,
Yeah.
especially for seniors. Victoria says I'm 74, it makes a difference. Yeah, Victoria, a fall at 24 and a fall at
Mhm.
74 are very, very
Yes.
different.
Yes.
Very different. Let's see. Terry says, I slept on the floor too. I felt grounded. Some
Oh
people,
yeah. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, me too. I get that.
Victoria says, I am trying build out my van. Well, good luck at that, Victoria. You can do it. A lot of people do. Patty says, laughing out loud, if I slept on the floor, I'd still be there. Me too. Me
Well,
too.
you got to have a like a chair or something like I used to have to help me get up.
I wouldn't be,
I
I
would
would
grab
be, I,
onto it.
everything in me
Yeah.
would be aching. So I wouldn't be
Oh,
able to move, I
it's
don't
not
think.
for every. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. And I have more padding than you, and still I. Hey, Cheryl. Jessica's auntie Cheryl's in the house. Says, hi, guys. I know about the age thing. I'm getting ready to turn 76, and I live in a low top Chevy Express van.
Wow.
Yeah, it makes, because hunching over all the time, you
Yes.
know. So do you
I did get a little sore right here. I
mm,
think because of doing that. So you have to
do
just.
you find that you spend a lot of time outside of your van? I mean
Yes,
your
but
SUV.
I like being outside. That's why I like
Okay.
Arizona. I'll
Yeah.
be outside a lot.
Yeah,
Um,
exactly.
yeah.
Um North Sky says such a colorful chat. Sorry we got the sun in our back, but we either had to give you guys the sun or we had to take it. So I'm sorry we chose you. Since it won't burn you and make your eyes squint, we chose you guys. Um Shyla says Vaughn's on a roll. I'm talking about the Dewey Decimal. Oh, Dewey Decimal System.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Dewey Decimal System. Oh
We
yeah.
had that, but
Uh
of course it got all computerized eventually, and yeah.
Vaughn's on a roll said, hi, Patty. I got down on my knees to clean the tub. That really hurt my knees. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
We need to have padding everywhere. If we're going to get down anywhere, like you said, a chair to help you down
right,
and up,
right,
and padding to make sure that,
right. For the knees.
let's see. Oh, thank you, Nora. Don't forget, guys, hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up. Speaking of thumbs up and lives, when are you going to start lives?
I'm working on. I'm thinking about it. I
I'm
never
putting her
did
on the I'm
one.
putting her on the spot
I
here.
need Carol to show me how to do it. I've
Okay.
never done
All right. Well, it's not
one.
hard. It's not hard. Maybe
I
I'll be
want.
here for a little while, maybe in the morning, maybe you can do a live tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. Well, hey,
since
you never
since you
know.
got since you got, you know,
The time is now,
you
right?
got hey,
Yeah,
no time like the present.
sure, why not?
Hey, hey. I'm putting her on the spot here. Hey, let's see. Anyone else? Anyone else? Denise, hello, Denise. Did I miss Denise? Hey, Sandra from Libertyville. I have a friend who lives right near Libertyville. Sandra, oh my goodness, it's a lovely area. And they live in Vernon Hills, actually. Let's see. Fingers going faster than my mind. Oh my, oh my goodness. Cheryl says USDA food programs cut um, low income Americans and farmers at risk. Don't get me started
Oh,
on these cuts because you guys know I'll go off. And I don't want to get into politics, but that is it. Yeah. It- I fear for what is going to happen to a lot of people with some of these cuts, and I think I think that who is going to be harmed the most, which is what happens usually, is people who are most vulnerable, least able to have a voice, and already low income are going to be the people who are going to be impacted the
that
most.
happens often.
Doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So, um, I'm going to do you guys had asked me when I did the video talking about how I thought this year is going to be such a difficult year to do a video on things to do to prepare, and I'm hoping to do that video next week. I just have been so busy with a lot of things, but I'm hoping to do that video next week, because I think we really need to start preparing, you know. So, uh, Caroline's saying hello, hello to everyone.
Hello.
Cheryl says we need to have power in numbers to build community and homesteading. Absolutely, absolutely. Um, I think that's going to be people are going to come to the understanding that that's going to be one of the solutions. It's going to be either shared housing or coming together and building communities where people pitch in and everyone has something to
Mm-hmm.
contribute, whether someone can
Mm-hmm.
sew, someone can garden, someone can take care of animals, someone does plumbing, whatever, but where people are going to come into community and help take care of each other, you know.
Yes, and I'm seeing it. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Where I saw a video the other day. It was a tiny house community for women.
Oh, that's wonderful.
I think it was
Yeah.
in Texas, but I'd have to go back and look. But thank you for dropping the link, Donald. Well, it is 4:30,
Oh.
and we got about 5 more minutes. Anyone have any questions for Beth before we leave? Bobby says I've been watching Beth and love her
Oh,
personality.
thank you, Bobby. Thank you so much.
That hey Edward Williams, hello, hello. How are you doing? I think are you new in the house? If you are, welcome, welcome. Let's see who else. Nancy 3 times. Hail yourself. Hello, hello. Yeah. North, True North Star. Many of the mobile homes are too old to
Mm-hmm.
move,
Mm-hmm.
and many of the people just aren't up to moving. It's a
That's
lot.
true.
It takes a lot to
Right.
move, and if you've
Right.
been in somewhere, I've been in where I am now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been there, I think, 47
Oh,
years,
yeah.
46.
It would be hard. Terrible. Hopefully, you'll never have to.
Oh my gosh. I was walking down the other day, I was thinking, how did I get all this junk?
I know it's easy
You
to
know, you
accumulate.
accumulate, you just accumulate stuff. Uh
Yeah.
Sylvie says it's heartbreaking what is happening to many mobile homeowners.
Oh,
Yeah. And now with all the storms, they're even more vulnerable. Yeah. With the climate change and the weather changing and the floods and everything. Absolutely. Absolutely. Mobile homes used to be the last stand
right.
for being able to live in an affordable place.
Right. And now they're taking it away.
They're taking it away.
It's sad.
It
That,
is so sad.
yeah.
Um, Elsa says, listen as do not see chat here. Oh, you don't see the chat. Oh, I don't know what's with your camera, Elsa, or your phone. Yes, Carrie Joe, I am wanting to highlight that. I wonder, can I highlight that?
Mm-hmm.
We have to care for one another again. Absolutely. That's what it's coming down to.
Definitely.
We can't count on the government. We just
No,
cannot.
no. And
They, at their will, they can take everything away. So you just have to start to become, you know, just think if we had all the people who decided before this all happened with the eggs to raise chickens. They're in good shape now for eggs.
yeah.
I think, you know, I think we just have to start becoming more self-reliant. And yeah. Randy says, I plan to be in Crescent City July through September. Oh, Randy. I don't know if I'm going to be in Crescent City. I'm I do you have to go through Crescent City to get to Oregon? Or do you on the 5 or is it inland? I'm not sure. As I may be going, I'm supposed to be going to Alaska, but I don't know. We'll see. So many things have been happening that I don't know. Uh Sylvie's North Sky says the landlord should get a break too. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, some of these people own maybe one, maybe two properties. Can you imagine? They're not big conglomerates that own 100 homes. You know, they're little people in terms of finance that poured their heart and soul into everything. And this is their retirement. And they did this in preparation. They did what they were supposed to do, they did what they thought was the wise and prudent thing. And now to have this ripped from them, I'm sorry. I just can't go along with that. Thanks, Shilas. Shilas just subscribed to you.
Oh, thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome.
Uh, Crescent City is up north, Vaughn. It's up north, in California. Victoria says, I have been here for 7 years and they raised my rent in January. What? Wait a minute. They raised your rent in January and then again in February? Is that even legal?
No, I mean, it was supposed to be, had a lease once a year. What I don't understand.
Do you have a lease, Victoria? I thought you could only, well, you know what they're trying to get around, because some places you can only raise your rent a certain percent. So if they raise it in January, then February they can raise it again. But I didn't think you could raise it that soon with
Doesn't
that short
seem right. I
It
guess
doesn't.
it has whatever the landlord tenant
Wow.
laws are. I don't know.
Bonnie says they raised her rent by $50. Oh my
Oh,
goodness. Yeah, it is all over the country,
It's
Victoria.
bad. A place I lived raised it $300. I had to leave.
$300?
Yeah,
That's
right.
hu-
This was a little bit after COVID.
That's huge.
Yeah.
Not 30, not 50, 300.
Yep.
So what it went from what to what?
That one went from like it was just at 1,000. It went to like 1,400. I think
From
that
1,000
one.
to 1,400? That's a 40% increase.
Yeah, and then another one when I first got to Tucson, 800 were the rents. That's why I went back there. They went back. They went up to 1,500 in about a year or two. Well, they got bought out, by.
Mhm. Oh my
company.
gosh.
Yeah. Oh, well.
Wow. To go from having rent at 800 and then go to
Yeah,
1,500,
it's too much.
it's not sustainable.
No,
And then
it's double.
and then they're going to be continuing to raise it.
Mhm.
That wouldn't be the only time. Wow. Uh Shyla said raise my rent also for the new year.
I'm sorry.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
I'm sorry.
Uh Ciao Valentia Buena Sera. I hope I said that right. Oh, so Valentia is are you saying ciao because you're leaving, or are you saying ciao to Valentia? I don't know. I can't figure it out. Uh, we got says hello. It is a state of federal law. I wonder. Is it a state or federal law? I wonder. I don't know.
Which one?
I think in terms of the USDA, if that she's talking about the farmers and stuff, that would be federal.
Federal.
That would be federal. Uh oh, Valoria. Hello, Valoria. I didn't see. Did you sneak in and I didn't see you? Hello, hello. All right. Well, we're gonna get going because I have to do something before the light gets down and I can't film.
Right.
So, folks, I know there's a lot of people that I missed comments. Oh my goodness. Uh, who? Um. Randy Bonnie says that should be the perfect time to visit. Perfect weather. Yes. Randy says northernmost in California on West Coast, where the redwoods meet the sea with 2 lighthouses. Doesn't that
That's
sound lovely?
beautiful.
Doesn't that sound
Mm.
lovely? Oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna leave and get going.
Thank you, Carol.
Yeah.
Pleasure.
Oh,
Thank you,
thank
everyone.
you. Thank you. And go over and subscribe to, but don't just subscribe, watch her videos. I mean, you can have a
Thank you.
million subscribers, but if no one's watching, and watch them all the way to the
I'll
end,
look for
even
you.
if there are ads, just let the ads
Oh, I
run,
know.
okay? Because it does help the
Oh,
creators.
yeah.
And we
Yeah.
do this for free, and at our own expense. So it does help to watch the ads. We appreciate it when you do.
Very much.
All right. All right. Yes, start a channel, says True North Skies. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's great. True North Sky says it's great therapy starting a channel on YouTube.
Mm.
It is. It is
It
cool,
is.
isn't it?
I
It
agree.
it really is.
True
Um,
North Sky.
Thank you, Nora. Just subscribed to your channel.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Nora.
and so did Terry M. Very
Welcome.
cool. Very
Thank you.
cool.
Welcome,
Your
Terry.
Walmart purchases look like mine, she said.
Ah! Thanks.
All right. Well, we're going to head on out. And Terry says, thank you for your encouragement. I'm going to move. I'm in Southern California. Yeah, Southern California is very expensive. All right, folks. If this is your first time in the house, I'm sorry. I know I'm going to miss a lot. Hey, Lifestyle Coaching with Donna. I didn't see you. Hello, hello. I know I'm missing a whole heap of. Hey, Graham. I didn't see you. Hello, Graham. It says the bride's OnlyFans account just paid off the new car. Okay, I'm not going to talk. I'm not even going to talk about that. You are bad, Graham. You're very bad. And the bride must not be sitting next to you, otherwise you'd be behaving. All right. Uh, Rocking Down the Road with Dale says, my YouTube channel hasn't done well, but I do it anyway. My goal is to give any monetization to animal charities. Well, that's a great goal, Dale. A really great goal. All right. Okay, folks. If you are first time in the house, could you put a number 1 so I can acknowledge you? And who is this? Oh, Victoria says I use garbanzo juice in place of eggs. Huh. Interesting. Uh uh oh. All right. All right. So guys, I'm going to look down all these comments I'm missing. I'm so sorry. Oh, thank you, Life of Lucretia. Super chat. Hold on, let me do my super chat. I got to get a horn. I keep saying that every time, and I still don't have one. But thank you, Life of Lucretia. Thank you so much. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, Silver Wings, God said it will be better. He is resetting things back. We'll see. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Uh Bonnie says, let me know if you come through Crescent City. That's where I live. Well, hey, maybe you, me, and Randy will have to get together if I do come through. Uh wow. Wow. Um Silver 77 says, mine too. Rent will go up in September. Have to be out by August. Oh my goodness. So it's happening. It's
I'm sorry
happening.
for that.
I am
Yeah.
too. Oh my gosh. Thank you, 3 generations. Okay, what is her page? It is
Clouds and sky.
like clouds in the sky and sky. Clouds and sky. Uh oh, thank you. Joan said she said we both made her day.
Oh,
Well,
that's
you
so
all made
nice.
our
Thank you,
day.
Carrie Jo.
You
Thank
made
you.
our
Yes, you
day.
made my day.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Let me see the first number 1. I'm flying by here, missing the number 1. Cheryl. Well, welcome, Cheryl. Welcome to the Globe Live. First time. Everyone greet Cheryl, say hello, True North Skies. Welcome, welcome. First time in the house, Victoria Drake. Welcome, all your newbies. Postcards from Terry. Welcome, welcome. So glad you're here. Although I know you, Terry, but I'm glad you're here. Thanks so much. Let's see, anyone else? And anyone has a channel you want me to shout out, put a C up for content creator. But I only have about 30 seconds to do it because we got to get out of here where sun is dropping fast and we have things to do. Our, I know. All right. Terry says, have a good night. I was here last week for Tiny House Jamboree. Oh, was that not cool? Tiny House Fest?
Nice.
Oh, it was so cool. I still have more video from that. I'm trying to decide. The video that I aired today, go over and check it out. I'm telling you, this shorty bus is, you're not going to believe it. But that was done at Tiny Fest. And I have some more footage. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to edit and put it up or not. But hey, Rockin' Down the Road with Dale has a channel. Go over and give Rockin' Down the Road with Dale some love. Lifestyle Coaching with Donna Flynn. Go over there. Violet at Content Boutique. True North Skies. Let's see who else. Who else is in the house that has a channel? All right, folks. I know Life with Lucretia she has a channel. I don't know if she's still here. And I know Outdoor Dash Travels has a channel. So I'm going to head out of here. Thank you, True North Skies, for being here. And thank you. Oh, thank you, Miss Net, for dropping the link for Rocking Down the Road with Dale, who is donating any monetization when they get monetized to animal charities. That's a really worthwhile cause. All right, folks. I will see you next week. Back to our normal time of 3 o'clock. And I won't be in Arizona, I don't think, but you never know. You never know. All right. Love each and every one of you, and I'll see you next time down the road. Take care and have a great weekend. Bye-bye, everyone. Now, let's see if I can. And you know what, guys? I didn't kick myself out of this live.